Hey ladies, so I have been asked to share my why with you and why I joined Younique. So I started off entirely, it was a financial decision for me. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids. I'm a former teacher. And when I left the teaching profession to be home with my kids, it was a very big chunk out of our paychecks, obviously. And so it left a tight financial situation for us. And although, we make it work, to say it was tight is an understatement. So I joined, number one, for the financial reasons, to help out with my son, to pay for my son's preschool and groceries or anything else I could, any way that I could kind of relieve some of the financial burdens of our family. I also had tried the products because I hosted a party and earned a bunch for free, and I love the products, and I honestly just couldn't afford the products. Even though they were the best products I've used, I couldn't afford the products unless I was selling them. So my why started off completely financially. Fast forward, I started to kind of go out of my comfort zone and do things I didn't think I was going to do, like host parties. I told myself I was never going to do that because I don't like to be the salesperson. I don't like to be spammy. So I started doing that, but I hopefully was doing it in a way that wasn't spammy, that people weren't feeling pressured to buy, and hopefully was fun and helpful for people. And in doing that, I started creating these relationships. So the relationships part of things has been a huge part of my why, because I've had amazing relationships with fellow presenters who have now, honestly, I can say several of these people that I talk to every day are some of my closest friends through this company. It's very weird. But also through my customers, I've really gotten to know them. I know some of their stories. I know some of their struggles. It's just been this whole other area. I've seen women grow in their confidence, and I don't know. And while I think everybody is beautiful with or without makeup, I want to clarify that. It's just nice to be a part of something where you see women start to spend just a little more time on themselves and a little more time feeling how beautiful they really are and how God made them. So that has my why shifted from 100% financial to, wow, this is actually super fulfilling. Like, this is actually really awesome to be a part of these people's journeys and to have these relationships with these amazing people. And then there's one other piece now of my why, because there was a lot of things I told myself I couldn't do. I told myself were impossible to do. I told myself I would never be there. But let me just tell you that earlier this month, I earned a cruise that if you would have asked me even 3 months ago, I would have told you, no way, no how, impossible for me in my current situation to earn that cruise. And if you would have asked anybody else, they probably would have thought the same. It was so far-fetched. But I earned it. I earned this cruise for me and my husband. I've never been on a cruise, and I have never been to Mexico, and I'm going to be doing both. And honestly, the last trip we took, aside from being in labor together, was our honeymoon. And that was in 2004. So this has been this huge blessing because I earned this free cruise, and we haven't been able to do those things because of financial purposes. So for me, this journey of Younique has been like literally the biggest blessings, between a huge financial blessing for my family, because it has been that. I paid for preschool way beyond preschool. My original, thing. I earned my free makeup, so much free makeup. It's grown. I have these awesome relationships, and I've had these awesome opportunities, and now this trip that I would never have had otherwise. So it's been a whirlwind, and I just can't wait to see where this goes. But that is my why. Have an awesome day.